The facts, dates, and events presented in this video are from the member's best recollection and may not be fully accurate. This video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Always consult with your local union about your rights and duties at your workplace. The opinions shared on this video are our own and do not necessarily represent my employer's positions, strategies, or opinions. All views shared are protected under the National Labor Relations Act.
All right, so we're getting into 9-5s and 8-hour requests. So Greg, the new 9-5 language, how does it read? What do I have to expect?
Well, I wouldn't say it's simple. It basically reads very similarly up to the point where you have been paid for 4 grievances. After that point, you have 45 days to go in front of the co-chair of the 9-5 committee, you and the company, and they have then the right to award you quadruple pay going forward. Whether that actually solves the issue of excessive overtime or not remains to be seen. But it's definitely a more complicated process that isn't cut and dry about how effective it's going to be.
Now, I always hear about the 2 remaining days. How does that exactly work?
That is also a bit unclear. It does say now that you can file if you are worked excessive overtime on the 2 remaining days. The word excessive is still not defined. Whether that's 9-5 for those 2 days, which basically would mean you can file for 9-5 on any day of the week, or it's some other number, 10 hours, 10 and a half hours becomes excessive. That is unclear. How that grievance process works is also unclear. We're going to have to get some direction from the IBT about what their intent was with that language and how it's going to work in practice.
And so let's now move on to the 8-hour request language. How does it work now?
Also a fair question. The original language that we had previously remains, with the penalty being changed from 2 hours straight time to 2 hours double time. The confusion stems from a new paragraph that was added that opens with anyone approved for an 8-hour request can't be forced to work over 8 hours. I was told that we do not have the ability to drive the truck back. That sounds like drive the truck back language to me, but it's unclear. There are also some stipulations that you have to notify management by 1 p.m. and they have to adjust your load before you leave the building, things like that. But this is, again, another issue of it's gray as to what they were trying to do. We have to find out what the intent was, what they actually agreed to in concept, and then we'll know how this language is supposed to work.
Yeah, so we're not exactly sure. For instance, if you do not notify management by 1 p.m. and then you file your grievance, will you get paid on it? Yes or no? A lot of this is kind of just going through the process of filing grievances, getting rulings, and finding the intent of the language. So I apologize, guys. We're trying our best over here to get the answers you are asking for. And this is where we're at right now. So anyways, I appreciate it. Let's get into the next video.